Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Wattpad Book Club reading. I have Lego on call, and they're super excited to be on a call with me today after the after what he just has to deal with. Lego, you're not talking. Oh. So
yeah, I want to go die.
We're pretty sure the Emily X Alistair book is cursed because both of us had horrible days before we read these. So we spun the wheel again, and I think I just made Lego's day worse by having a Jax X reader. Sage, if you're watching, hi, and sorry.
Be dating a man.
Yeah, sorry. Now we're going into my interest. We can't always read about lesbians. As much as you would like to.
I thought that's what the contract was.
In the contract that I made you sign, it just says all lesbian content.
Yeah, I was bringing that to the table with, as a reader.
Yeah, you should have read the fine print.
You know, Sage brings the Britishness.
That's all they have. It's just being British.
Okay, and they bring the funniness.
Yeah, and absolutely fucking funny. Hilarious.
Hilarious. Jolene is the OG.
Yeah, Jolene's that's what
she brings to the table.
The hot one.
Honey. What does Honey do again?
Honey is the straight man.
I haven't read any of their... Yeah, I haven't watched any of their videos yet.
Oh my god. Fake fan! Fake fan!
And Honey brings honey things.
Honey is a bee.
Yeah.
I think you're trying to distract us from reading this book.
No.
Alright, let's get into it. I found this Jax X reader called Jax X Readers, in parentheses YN, and that was the description as well, so you know this is gonna be a great book. Especially since I looked through, and all these chapters were made in the same day and labeled complete. So you know it's gonna be a banger.
Me banging my head against the wall.
You'll be fine. Take some ibuprofen for that.
No.
You'll be great.
No, as long as, you know, Zubul comes in and does Zubul things, maybe I won't be so depressed.
I'm a Zubul doing Zubul things. Wait, okay. I'm reading the fucking hello thing. Hey, this is my first, The Amazing Digital Circus fanfiction. I wrote it in 3 days, 10 to 11 hours, so I hope you like it. Also, it was my 14th birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, me. Oh, damn, this person's 15 now writing this. Okay.
Wait, when was this made?
Last year. Actually, technically, they're still 14 right now. Because October hasn't
are?
Yet.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah. Alright, our OC's name is Bella. For example, my guy. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, we gotta come up with a name. Sorry, I forgot the POV replacer was in. I was like, alright.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we need a name?
Yeah, because we're, this was our, what's it called?
I don't know. I never. Oh yeah, Bella Stone with. Oh yeah, from the Haley X reader.
Haley. Okay.
We need a.
What should our name be? I'll let you do it since you're the guy like her.
It's. Whoa. That's like, we should just call Sage and be like, hey, I know you like Jax a lot, so like, you want. Like,
just drag a Sage into the call.
Yeah. Hey Pookie, hi. Can you give us name recommendations? He just hangs up on us. Do you think Sage would kill us if we use Sage's name for this Jax X?
No, their name will be Sage.
Okay. Sage. This is gonna go up on September 25th. And they're not gonna know until someone clips this.
And then what's Sage's nickname?
Helpussy? Alright, Helpussy it is. Alright. Alright, they're gonna be between 18 and 24, any gender. They can look however you like. They can be any sexuality as long as they like men and men. They can't be lesbian, for example. I'm sorry, Lego. That could be a clip on its own. If you just me saying they can't be a lesbian, you just immediately start breaking down crying. Alright, we are on chapter 1. Let me find my coin. Where the fuck did it go? I just had it. I was playing around with the coin. Fuck. No, guys, I'll find the coin. Okay, found it. Alright, do you want me heads or tails?
Tails, since I'm gonna tear off Jax's after this.
Alright, tails! I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
Sorry.
Okay. Chapter 1, I guess. And it's Sage's POV as well.
Thanks, Sage.
Thank you for providing your POV. I had just put the headset on, and in a blink of an eye, I found myself somewhere completely unfamiliar. Couldn't see anything yet, but I could feel absence. It was like floating in an endless space where there should have been ground beneath me, but there wasn't. My instinct screamed at me to keep my eyes shut. There was pressure in the air, kind of weightlessness, and a blinding light that pierced through my eyelids. Even without seeing, I knew whatever surrounded me wasn't natural. It was too bright, too overwhelming, too empty. Nothingness wrapped around me, thick and cold, and I couldn't help but feel if I opened my eyes, I might see something I wasn't ready for. After what felt like an eternity, though it probably was just a few minutes, I started to hear music. It was soft at first, barely there, but it quickly grew louder, filling the emptiness with strangely familiar tune. Circus-themed melody, playful and unnervingly cheery, like something straight out of a childhood memory you couldn't quite place. Then there was a voice, a childlike sing-song voice that made my skin crawl in a way that only Too Cheerful could. And then it sang the song.
You're not gonna sing the song?
Do you want me to sing the song?
I can sing the song if you want.
Okay, yeah, we're getting Phoenix to sing before anything happened, before their big debut.
Yeah, my big debut of me singing You Didn't Know, which I think is winning in the polls. I don't know.
I have no idea. I can check later.
Yep. Gangle and Zooble and Kinger too. Ragatha Jackson, there's Pomni. Woohoo! Day after day after day after day after day we fly past the moon and the sun and we don't know why. Thank you. I'll be setting Oscars after this.
10 stars, and yes, You Didn't Know is winning.
Let's go.
Like a long shot.
Damn, really?
74%.
Damn! You host crazy.
That's when my nerves got the better of me, and I opened my eyes, almost instantly regretting it. The brightness faded just soon enough for me to take in my surrounding. A huge, colorful room like something out of a cartoon. Everything was vibrant, exaggerated, and bizarrely artificial. The walls were splashed with bright, playful patterns, and the furniture, you could even call it that, looked straight out of a kid's drawing with squiggly lines and wild colors. Felt like I stepped into a living cartoon. But what really caught my attention were the things. 5, 6, 7, I wasn't sure how many. but there were creatures all around me. They were moving alive, but they definitely were not human. The sight of them jarred me so much that I let out a small scream before stumbling forwards, my body crashing into something or someone. I toppled over one of them, a short figure with a blue, red, and yellow palette. Knocking it down, that one fell into another, and then another. Like a bizarre, colorful domino effect, the entire group was laying on the floor in a chaotic heap. Well, all except for one. Hovering over the air was a creature that looked like a denture. A giant set of teeth grinning down at me with a pair of cartoon eyes floating in it. Sight was unsettling, but before I could react, the flying denture spoke with a strangely smug tone. My! A new human has entered this realm already? I barely had time to process what happened when another voice chimed in, sounding irritated. Wait, who's this voice?
Oh, it's Jax.
Oh.
Sorry.
Of course. What? But Pomni came here just 5 days ago. You sure it's not one of your NPCs? Because if it's a new one, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song again. I turned to the source of the voice. It was a tall purple bunny that had gotten up from the floor and had an air of casual confidence. The fact that the rabbit... Sorry, I didn't know if he was a bunny or a rabbit. Was speaking so normally only added to my confusion. And I stared, trying to piece together what the hell I just stepped into.
I think you're wondering that same question. So I need to go back. Hold on, wait. This person in the comments, it's not even like their comments that are throwing me off. It's their profile picture being Thomas Sanders. it's throwing me off.
Who?
He was popular on Vine. He also does YouTube still. Thomas Sanders. He's really funny. But I was
Oh yeah, I've never had Vine.
It's okay. It wasn't part of your time. Alright, Sage, let's do this. Sage's POV.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking kill us.
Don't worry. He'll be fine.
I'm gonna, go eye wide when they call us the nickname Hell Pussy. What am I called? What the... My hand shot up to my head, instinctively trying to yank off the headset, but there was nothing there. My nublets grabbed onto my own skin at my face, and if the headset was fusing my body, it didn't feel like I was wearing anything, but I knew it when I put it on. How do I take this off? I shouted, panic rising through my voice as I kept clawing on my head, but no matter how hard I tried, it was like the headset was part of me now, like my own body had changed. Just keep grabbing at it. The tall purple bunny chimed in, his smirk as wide as ever. He watched me with casual amusement, like he had seen this scene play out 1,000 times. That worked for all us, right? Right, Pomni? His eyes flicker over to the little girl who I knocked over earlier. Pomni, I guess. She looked over at me wide-eyed, like she wanted to say something but didn't dare. What's going on? I looked down at my hands, at my new hands, and then down at my entire body. It wasn't mine. What's happening? Who are you? What are you? Where am I? And why can't I take this stupid headset off? Before I could start spiraling any further, a soft, calm voice broke through the panic. Let's try to calm down, you stuff, said the ragdoll-looking character, slowly walking to me. Her movements were careful, her expression oddly gentle compared to the others. Everything's gonna be okay. You'll adjust. But I wasn't hearing it. The panic was bubbling over, and without thinking I shouted, "What the fuck is going on?" The curse came out, but it wasn't my voice I heard. It was some weird censored noise, like someone had hit the bleep button. Sorry.
There's the bleep.
Yeah, with the Now, my dear. The flying dentures spoke up with a gleeful tone, cutting me off before I could question any further. We do not allow any bad language here. The amazing Digital Circus is a place for all ages, and you're now a part of it. And anything can happen here, except swearing, of course. I raised an eyebrow, incredulously. Testing it out, I tried again. Ass, shit, fuck, all those words. Each word came out grumbled, like they were being forcefully censored. I barely had time to register how absurd it was before I stammered. But I paused, feeling ridiculous. Oh shit. Well... If you're about to ask how you can leave, well, you can't. The bunny, Jax, cut in again. Completely unfazed, his grin never fading. Just saying it now so you can skip past the panic part a little quicker. Trust me, it's not worth dragging it out. His tone was annoyingly nonchalant, like they'd been talking about the weather. Hey! The girl, Pomni, finally spoke up, her voice sharp with irritation. Oh, hey, fuck, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up, Jax. Another voice interjected, coming from some kind of patchwork creature. A weird amalgamation of different shapes and colors. But yeah, he's right. We can't. I felt my stomach drop. What do you mean we can't leave? Pomni shifted awkward before speaking again, her voice quieter this time. I thought I saw an exit door when I first got here, but it wasn't. It just led me to something worse than this. A nightmare. Worse than this one. Her words hung heavy in the air. For a moment, no one spoke. Oh, that's all I can manage to say. My mind was racing. This couldn't be real. This couldn't be it.
This started to sound like how you got everyone into the book club.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no exit door. I'm like, come on, just read this cool book with me, and then they're stuck here forever.
7 months later, I'm wanting to kill myself so bad.
Yeah,
Let me leave.
You, Sage, Jolene, Honey.
Except Sage actually found the exit and got out.
Oh my god, they'll be back. I know they'll be back. Not after
You
this.
say that every week, but they never come back.
Hey, he said he'll join
They've
the
got away.
podcast. Not this one. They said as long as it lines up with their stuff, they can always hop on the podcast. So there is hope. I told them, like, it's always like the
what you're
last
gonna
Wednesday.
do is you're gonna quit your job.
Oh my god,
so you can do it early in the day.
No.
You don't need a job.
I do need a job so I can pay you fuckers.
Just take Cameron's money.
Oh my god, you're right. Fuck, you're right. Genius. Why did I think
He
of that?
doesn't need money.
Yeah, we do need a house. I gotta pay bills.
Just use his money on that too.
You're so fucking smart. But wait, what? But I need fun money.
Yeah, that's all. Have Cameron work 3 jobs.
Yeah, let me quit my 2 jobs and make Cameron work the 2 jobs instead. He would kill me.
He's already doing nothing all day. So.
Moving on. So, this is my new... I trailed off, my voice barely above a whisper. Your new home, Jack said, finishing the sentence for me, his grin widened. And your new body, he added with a casual shrug, like it was no big deal. We've all been stuck like this for years, he dragged out the last word, clearly enjoying how rattled I was. But some of us gone crazy, he chuckled. The sound grated against my already frailing nerves. I felt my breath quicken, my chest rising and falling in shallow pants. I was about to ask if this was also some sort of messed up dream when Jackson interrupted me again, like he could read my mind. And no, this isn't a dream, he said, his voice dripping with amusement. I snapped my mouth shut, my last shred of hope dashing by his words. Now we feel nothing but despair, like in Danganronpa.
God. I feel only despair and depression.
You'll love Danganronpa then.
I choose death.
No.
You took Elf into the shadow realm of profile pictures.
I did. I didn't even mean to. It just happened.
You can't take another soul.
I can and I will.
No.
Who's gonna stop me?
I'll throw Weirdo at you.
Oh, no, no, no!
Okay.
I can't do it!
Alrighty, I guess it's chapter 3's turn. Say in a Sage's POV still, because it's all about Sage. Everything's about them in this book.
Yeah.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what? Jack said, casually glancing at the floating denture. He looked almost as bored as he spoke, leaning back like he'd been in this routine far too many times. Kane, the denture, ignored him, instead floating closer to me, though he still hovered a solid meter above the ground. I guess I was taller than him, which was strange to think, considering this thing was in charge. Kane's voice boomed with enthusiasm. I'm going to give our new member a grand tour of the circus ground. I forgot words. And before I could react, he grabbed my arm, and we were off. What followed was a blur. He zipped through every area at an impossible speed, dragging me along. Every corner, every tent, every absurdly decorated building flew by in a rush of colors and shapes, way too fast for me to process anything. By the time we returned, my head was spinning so badly I had to shake it to try and steady myself. Well, what's your name, new character? Kane asked, floating in front of me with a wide, expectant grin. I opened my mouth to answer, but nothing. My name is, I stammered, feeling a strange blankness in my mind. I don't remember. How was that possible? Kane nodded, completely unbothered. No one remembers their name once they enter the amazing Digital Circus. One of the few things I don't control are your minds. But I cut him off with a strange surge of frustration. Then why'd you ask for my name if no one can remember? My arms crossed, instinctively, annoyance rising. Well, Kane's grin widened as though amused by my frustration. It's funny to see people struggle to remember something they can't. I raised an eyebrow. It's not. Anyway, Kane clapped his hands, floating even higher now. Your name can be anything! His voice sped up suddenly, like someone had hit the fast forward on the remote control. Chosen name, Digital Circus License Agreement. Main content includes limited materials violent. I caught random bits of him rambling, but none of it made sense. That's a bit too fast for me. Before I could finish, Kane interrupted me again. Let's see what your new name could be. A huge spinning contraption shuffled it out of nowhere, looking like one of those slot machines that just shuffled random letters instead of numbers. Kane pressed a button, and the letters spun into a mess before laying on Ajabakla. What do you think of Ahajahopla? He asked, beaming. I stared at the gibberish. That's not... You're right, that's terrible. Let's try again. Kane didn't wait for my response, spinning the machine once more. This time, the letter B appeared, only for the 4 following ones to be instantly censored with a loud beep.
Oh my god, I didn't know Weirdo was in this.
Yep, Weirdo's here.
Crazy.
I didn't want the rest to guess what it was supposed to spell, but I don't want to be named bitch. Oh no, now even the name machine is starting to be inappropriate, Kane said, shaking his head in disappointment. Let's try one more time. The machine spun, and this time the letters spelled Sage.
Oh my god, that's so cool!
Do
I
you
wonder how that happened.
of Sage? Kane asked in his usual joyful voice, as though a random combination of letters was somehow the most brilliant name in existence. Wow, really, Sage? Most brilliant name ever. Sage. I repeated, rolling the name around in my head. I guess. Sure. Wonderful! Kane clapped his hands. And no, Jack. No adventure today because of what happened with Pomni last time. I prefer our new member, Sage, gets to know the rest of you in the grounds first before any big adventures. Jax crossed his arms and let out an exasperated sigh. I said that like 10 minutes ago. You've got to stop doing that. He muttered under his breath. Ignoring him, Kane continued, Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Goodbye, have fun. With a dramatic flourish, he vanished, leaving behind only a faint shimmer in the air. Where's Bubble? Where's Bubble? Where's Bubble?
Calm yourself, young Padawan.
Didn't see Bubble. I miss her comments. Where's her comments?
She'll come up. Eventually.
As soon as he disappeared, Jax turned to me, his smirk irritating as ever. Well, Sage, guess you're stuck with us now. Better start getting used to the circus life.
Yeah, I don't think Sage is gonna talk to us after Sage's POV.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
If I go through this, they have to have their name forever plastered.
Yeah, fucking. I really hope no one in the server watches this video. So no one knows. Alright, Sage.
You know what? Weirdo's probably gonna watch it and then ping Sage.
Aw, I think Weirdo is already on shit terms with Sage. Would they even believe her?
Probably not.
Yeah, they're gonna have to send like multiple things of proof. Just be like, it's true, please believe me. Alright.
No, I don't believe you.
Is that your attempt as a British accent?
No,
Okay,
I wasn't
good.
trying.
Oh, damn, you're just that good? Alright,
No, because if I die, I will get killed.
Yeah. Alright,
So if I don't try, then I'm not actually doing a British accent.
Exactly. Then we can't die. So as long as we don't do a British accent in this video, we should be okay. Alright. I instinctively sank into the couch, letting my head fall back and my eyes close. This place was unsettling, creepy even, and I couldn't deny it. It had its own twisted charm. Something about the odd mix of cartoonish colors and eerie stillness felt almost cool. But before I could get too lost in my thoughts, a presence loomed over me. My eyes snapped open to see Jax, the purple bunny, towering above me, his devilish grin spreading wider than ever. Geez, don't scare me like that, I grumbled, flinching back a little. His grin didn't fade. Let up, hell, pussy. I'm gonna show you where your room is, he said, like it was a chore, not even attempting to hide the impatience in his voice. I raised an eyebrow, a little skeptical. Something told me it wasn't an act of kindness on his part. Let me guess, one of the characters asked you to? Well, like, forced me, but yeah, he shrugged. Like it was all in a day's work. Okay, I got up, feeling the difference in our heights as I straightened up. I noticed earlier that I was taller than the others, but Jax was something else. I barely come up to his shoulders, giving him an even more imposing presence. He gave me a once-over, clearly amused by my reaction to his height. Well, come on, Slowpoke, he teased, not waiting before he started walking off at a lazy pace. I followed, curious about what kind of room a place like this would even have. When I caught up to him, Jax was strolling along with an air of calm confidence, that signature smirk still on his face. I could tell he was probably the most annoying of the bunch, but there was something intriguing about him, something that made it hard to look away. So you put on the headset too, huh? He asked suddenly, catching me off guard. Yeah, I replied, feeling the lingering confusion of the whole situation catch up to me again. I don't understand how this happened, but this place seems pretty cool when I think about it. I mean, I've only been here a couple hours, I guess, but it's got its charm. Jax gave me a look, one eyebrow raised if I said something totally outlandish, but he didn't seem to bother. He seemed too bothered. And let me get this straight. You don't mind being trapped here, with no exit? I shrugged, trying to make sense of my own thoughts. Not really, why? He snickered, shaking his head slightly. You're definitely crazy, doll. But hey, guess that means less chance for you to get abstracted. Abstracted? I questioned, the unfamiliar word lingering in the air between us. Yeah, he replied, like he was telling a campfire horror story. It's when you get so stuck up in the fact that there's no exit, that you're stuck here. You get obsessed, start spiraling, asking yourself what the point of anything is. Why are you even alive? And then when you reach your breaking point, you become an extraction. His eyes darkened just slightly as he added, a huge twisted black monster that ain't got any mind left. Oh God. I should have shivered down my run through me. He chuckled, couldn't entertain my reaction. Yeah, not so cool now, huh? He teased, still looking at me with that smug, unreadable gaze. Just trying to keep it together, alright? Makes it a lot easier for the rest of us. I nodded, so absorbing what Jax had said, but as we walked, my curiosity got the better of me. I glanced around, noticing the doors lining the hallway. Each one of them had a face drawn on it, some happy, some neutral, some strange, unsettling looks. What really caught my attention was the ones that were crossed out. The crossed out ones, I as it said, pointing, are those ones that got abstracted? Oh yeah, they are, Jax replied casually. But if we were talking about the weather... Oh, sorry, there's a... His nonchalant this threw me off. How could he be so indifferent to something so horrifying? I didn't press him, but I couldn't help but think that there was more beneath that cocky exterior. Maybe he was just trying to seem cool, hiding whatever he was really feeling. People who act mean or tough. I learned the hard way. Often have the darker, more painful past. Maybe Jax was no different.
One of the comments says no taxes, worries, or healthcare. I'd be.
You know what? They might be onto something.
Oh my god. Okay, chapter 5 of Pain and Misery. At least they haven't started kissing.
See, count your blessings.
That's my only one.
And that's a good one.
I'm pretty sure it would be a blessing if my house burned down and I didn't have to record this.
Damn, that's crazy. You get 5 big boobs.
Okay. Anyway, Sage's POV again. As I think it's going to be the whole book. Anyway, here's your room, Jack said, gesturing to a wooden door with my new face drawn on it. In the keyhole, a key had appeared, gleaming as if it was just waiting for me. I turned the key in the keyhole and opened the door, bracing myself for whatever strange setup this place had prepared. To my surprise, the room was decorated perfectly to my taste, reflecting my personality in a way that was almost uncanny. It was way better than the bland room I had left back home, with colors, patterns, and details that seemed like they had been picked just for me. Oh, wow, that's amazing, I said, glancing around with genuine excitement. Yeah, pretty cool, Jax replied, leaning against the doorframe. Could use a few traps here and there, but yeah, I guess it's alright. I rolled my eyes at his remark, hiding a smirk. I stepped fully into the room, taking every detail, the quirky patterns on the wall, the vibrant artwork that seemed to pulse with energy, and even the plush on the bed that looked impossibly comfortable. Felt like a bizarre mix of a kid's bedroom and a mad scientist's lab. I couldn't help but grin at how oddly fitting it was for me. Nice, right? This is the room you'll just sleep in. Even if we don't really need to sleep in that one, Jack said, pushing himself off the doorframe. You get a view of the circus grounds from that window, he added, gesturing toward a large window that overlooked a colorful spectacle of lights and performers. Just don't get used to it. Things should change around here faster than you think. Change? I repeated, raising an eyebrow. What do you mean? Oh, just keeping your wits about you and you'll be fine. He smirked, that same teasing glint in his eye. Just remember, you're in the amazing Digital Circus. Nothing is ever what it seems. Right, I'll keep that in my mind, I said, with my skepticism creeping in again. Jax leaned closer, his playful demeanor fading slightly. Just don't get too attached to anything here. It can be unpredictable. Okay, I get it. I'll be careful, I said, trying to dismiss how sudden the serious tone his was. So, what now? Do I just hang out in my room? Pretty much. Or you can explore. Just don't go wandering too far. You might end up in one of the crossed out rooms, he chuckled, but I could sense a hint of something darker behind his laugh. Got it, I said. I replied, feeling the weight of his words. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, God. Anyway, I'll let you settle in. Leaning against the door frame with that signature smirk. Just remember, if you need someone to show you the ropes or the traps, call me. I'm the best tour guide you'll find around here. Sure thing, Jax, I said, feeling a bit of annoyance and curiosity. Playful wave, he disappeared down the corridor, leaving me alone in my room. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding, feeling the chaotic energy of the circus all around me. I glanced at the vibrant decorations, wondering how deep this bizarre world really went and what kind of trouble awaited me in the days to come. I was also feeling something. Maybe it was my imagination, but something seemed off about Jack. I'll see that later.
Little did they know about the creature.
Feature. Featuring the creature feature.
Us who have seen episode 6 at this point. Just fucking seeing just how fucking bad he is. Alright. Oh my god, guys, guess what? It's Sage's POV again! That's crazy!
Nuts, that's Sage again.
That's crazy. I wonder if we're gonna get another one. Alright, Sage's POV. The next morning, I woke up feeling a bit disoriented. Just out of my eyes, a shadow loomed over me. Oh, fuck! Jack, stop scaring me like that! And how did you even enter my room? I thought I had locked it. I gasped, shooting up in bed. Oh, you did, darling, he replied with a grin, with an equally parts mischievous and infuriating. But I got keys everywhere. You didn't hear me knock at the door? I apparently am now in charge of you now. He leaned casually against the door frame, arms crossed as if it was all completely normal. What do you mean you're in charge of me? I shot up. My heart was still racing from the surprise. Jack shrugged, unfazed by my outburst. King called us in for a in-house adventure. I don't really know the details. But he wants to keep it simple since you're a new member. That means you. And that means you. So, get your ass up now. His voice was playful, but there was an annoying seriousness to his eyes that made me wary. An adventure? This early? I groaned, running a hand through my messy hair. Can a person get a little peace in the morning? Not in the amazing Digital Circus, he declared with the mocking enthusiasm, his grin widening. Now hurry up. Kane's got a schedule to keep up. You wouldn't want to keep the big guy waiting, would you? I reluctantly swung my legs over the side of my bed, still trying to shake off the remnants of sleep. Fine, give me a minute to get ready. Make it quick, Sage, he calls as he turned to leave. I promise I won't bite. Much. As soon as he's out of sight, I rub my temples, trying to process the chaotic whirlwind that was Jax. How did he manage to be both infuriating and oddly charming at the same time? We'll ask Sage that later. I took a
Sage, why do you find Jax charming?
Yeah, what do you like about him? And why do I get ridiculed for liking Kinger?
What are you on about?
Oh my god, I'm not doing this again. I already had to sit in the voice call for like an hour of people ridiculing my choices. I am not doing this again. Not on a recording. I took a deep breath, bracing myself for whatever waited me outside. The last thing I wanted was to walk into another bizarre situation I had no idea what I was getting into. With that thought lingering, I opened the door, ready to face whatever adventure the Dentures had planned. Jax was leaning against the wall outside my door, his arms crossed and a teasing smirk on his face as he waited for me to step out. The moment I did, he pushed up the wall and started walking down the corridor, clearly expecting me to follow. So, why do we even need adventures? I asked, following in step behind him. It's all part of the circus life, Elpis. He replied, glancing sideways at me with that sinister glint in his eyes. To prevent us from going insane and losing what's left of our sanities. Oh, I said, observing his words. Fuck. It makes a weird kind of sense. Yeah, he said, his tone dripping slightly as he looked ahead. His lightheartedness faded just for a moment. You'd be surprised how quickly you could start losing your shit in a place like this. You gotta keep things interesting, otherwise you're gonna start questioning everything. Everything? I repeated, a little uneasy, creeping in. Yeah, like why you're here, who you are, what's real and what's not. It's like a mental game. And if you lose, you might become another story in the circus, he said casually, but his eyes flickered with something deeper, a shadow that made me wonder how much he really understood about losing oneself. Great, I mumbled, trying to shake off the heaviness of his words. So the adventures are a distraction then? Exactly. A little fun to keep our minds occupied. Besides, you wouldn't want to miss out on the excitement, he added, a grin returning. I kind of feel a mix of anticipation and anxiety. What had I gotten myself into by putting on this headset? POV men. Oh my god, I can't believe this chapter is also by Sage's POV. That's fucking crazy. Can we get 5 big booms?
No.
Oh.
Yes, you can get 5 big booms with my head going into the wall.
Boom! Boom!
Live sounds of my head breaking the wall.
Oh my god, live content of Lego losing their shit.
Okay, chapter 7, and a stupid same POV again.
Yay.
Seems so excited about this.
I am. I'm
You like
excited for Sage.
Do you like my torment?
Yes.
For a second week in a row?
Mm-hmm.
As we stepped into the main room, the same enormous space where I had first appeared yesterday, I felt a strange mixture of familiarity and distortion. The colorful chaos of the circus stretched before me, an explosion of vibrant colors and odd shapes that seemed to pulse with energy. I took a moment to scan the area, noticing that everyone was already gathered, chatting and moving about in their particular ways. I recognized a few other of their names, Kane, Jax, Pomni, if I remembered correctly, Ragatha? Or was it Rathega? I don't know. My mind was still muddled from the whirlwind tour, and the names blurred together. Kane broke through my thoughts, his voice ringing out in cheerful and infectious tone. Good morning, my friends. Today's in-house adventure is hide and seek. Hide and seek? I thought, raising an eyebrow. It seemed basic, almost mundane, especially in a place like this, but it also felt like a relief amidst the chaos of my new reality. I listened with something relatively calm, or so I hoped. The seeker will be Zubul, Kane announced, and my gaze followed his as he gestured towards the strange, weirdly shaped creature I had seen earlier. They turned around, muttered something under their breath that I couldn't quite catch, but looked distinctly like fuck off, as they shot a censored middle nublet at the group.
Nublet always coming in.
That's amazing. I forgot I had nublet on.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god. It's really like Sage is now here. You know, we have Sage,
And Nublet.
Helplessly, and Nublet.
Yeah, the whole gang's here.
Right, so that's how we're starting, I guess. I muttered to myself, a mix of amusement and anxiety creeping in. But Kane wasn't finished. Oh, the seeker will be Gangle, he continued, his enthusiasm unwavering. I glanced around trying to figure out who Gangle was. Just then a shy voice piped up. For a second I thought it said pimped up.
Gangle getting all pimped up.
Yeah, that's what I thought for a second. I was like, okay, I know I didn't see this. But I felt like I just saw that.
Yeah, we must have missed that Digital Circus episode.
Okay. A comedy mask adored a body made entirely of red ribbons. Her design was simple yet charming. Stark contrast to the chaos around us. Kane explained the rules as he went on, his words coming out in rush. You'll be in teams of 2, and you have 61 seconds to hide. Then Gangle will have 362 seconds to find you. Oh. I noticed Ragath and Pomni pairing up, their expressions bright with anticipation. While an unsettling, transparent bubble creature, its sharp teeth gleaming in the light, teamed up with a chess king that looked oddly regal amongst. But why is Bubble playing?
Because Bubble can do whatever she wants.
You know what? Fair point, but I want Bubble to be playing in the next episode. Well, Jack said from behind me, his voice low and playful. That leaves 2 of us. He flashed his grin, that same cocky smirk that suggested he was already plotting something mischievous. Okay. Was all I could muster to respond, still trying to wrap my head around everything that was happening around me. The 61-second counter starts now, Kane declared, clapping his hands together as if it was the most exciting news ever. Follow me, I know a place you'll never find us. Jax exclaimed, excitement bubbling in his voice. He gestured for me to follow him. Despite my initial hesitance, I found myself trailing behind in a curiosity piquing my interest.
Yep, you're right, it's peeking.
Oh, I'm so fucking smart. As we darted through the colorful chaos, I glanced around, taking in the details of my surrounding. The walls were decorated with garish patterns, and every surface seemed alive with movement. A whimsical carousel spun in the corner, its horses galloping in place, while a nearby wall flickered lights that created strobe effect, adding to the disorient's atmosphere. Jack led me through twisted corridors and past strange sights. A jester juggling impossibly large candy canes, a floating fish that sparkled with every color of the rainbow, and a clock that ticked backwards as it hung lazily in the air. Felt like a dream that had spun wildly out of control, and I couldn't help but wonder how many more surprises lay ahead. Finally, we arrived at a small alcove tucked away behind a set of vibrant polka dot curtains. This should work, Jack said, peeking around to ensure no one was watching. He pulled me in, and the fabric swayed around us, blocking out the sights as the sounds of the circus for a moment.
And look at that, Lego, you did it. You get a reward for getting through a Jack's fanfiction.
Death?
No! The wheel!
Oh, I'm gonna go fucking die.
Hey, you know what? It could land on Haley.
Haley?
It could land on Wolfred.
I need the wheel to be nice to me.
Are you gonna pray to the Lord and Savior wheel?
Would you mind let me talk to you about our Lord and Savior, the wheel?
We love the wheel. The wheel provides, the wheel giveth, the wheel taketh. Alright, let me pull up this fucking wheel, hold on.
I kill myself tonight.
I don't know. Let me add in the fucking Emily X Alistair again, hold on.
No.
I hope it's Teru, please.
If it lands on Emily X Alistair, I will actually kill myself.
You'll be okay, man.
I can't have 3 weeks in a row of bad stuff. Like, I don't think I could handle 3 weeks of bad stuff.
It'll be okay, Lego. Breathe.
I'm not breathing anymore. Phoenix, I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
Phoenix.
I'm scared.
Phoenix.
I think it's Vox.
I don't know if I should be happy or scared about this.
It's from the same author that made the one that we loved.
But it's not our sourdough bread.
It could be a different sourdough bread. I'll just use a different name brand of fucking bread. Hey, just think, Velvet might be in this.
The same people who made Sarah Lee and Nublets.
Present to you. I don't know yet. We gotta look at bread. So, do I think we can see Velvet?
You know what? That just made my day better. She's about to do some gay stuff.
She is gay. I can't wait.
No, I'm ready for her to boss us around.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I want to go kill myself still.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. Have we ever found a Velvet X reader?
We haven't found one on. There's a lot of them. That's 8 minutes long.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, there's nothing on Wattpad.
I like how you knew immediately because you're just like, yeah, I already looked. They said no.
Yeah, I want to read about my honey.
I know. It's okay. You might want to try AO3 if you want to just personally read, but...
I've never been on AO3.
Yeah, everyone would recommend it wave leagues above Wattpad, so there's more quality over there.
Yeah, Jolene said she was gonna send over Huntrix junk.
Yes, it's so good. But yeah, I'm so.
Yeah, I never got that, but
I'm so glad that you joined. I'm sad. I'm sad for you. because you didn't get what you wanted, but but it'll work out next time we do this.
If it doesn't, I think I may have to commit a crime.
No, don't. You can't commit crimes. Crimes are illegal.
Except
Oh my god. This is just like me at Mario Kart yesterday. Like, you can, like, dox them right now. Alright, Lego, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you, even though I don't think you appreciated this at all.
no.
Okay. On screen is a playlist of all the other Wattpad Book Clubs I've done, including with Lego. There's probably better ones on there, like the Vox one.
Much better.
Yeah, in Haley. Of course, our Lord and Savior Haley.
I miss my lesbian.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can always just play Stardew Valley if you miss her. Get with the program.
I'm sorry, I don't want to... I just got broke, and I'm waiting on the Has-Been merch to come.
You're still waiting on Has-Been merch?
Yeah.
Which Has-Been merch?
The summer, for them to release the summer wave.
Oh, that's right. I was like, there's no way you bought shit. I was like, we just had an hell of a boss drop. Why did you buy Has-Been shit?
No, I still need to buy, though, the Vaggie pin on the Has-Been site.
Yeah, you should. It's so good and high quality. Just like this content that I'm pushing on you guys. Which was the last one that was uploaded. Which was, sold to a gang leader. Actually, maybe skip that one. Maybe skip that one. Yeah, but anyway.
Alright, well, my name's, I don't know anymore.
I think it's Hell Pussy.
Oh. Yeah, I'm Helplessy, guys. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, that my name is Phoenix.
Apparently...
That was Lego, and we'll see you guys next time before we have a fucking stroke.
Bye.
Bye.